Welcome to the Path of Least Resistance. I am Versailles. Today we're going to do a run using Shyvana against the Lissandra adventure. For relics, I'm using 2 Stalker's Blades and Bounty Hunter's Renown. Idea here is that we make Shyvana big enough to actually remove something, and yeah, that's the entire idea. She should also level up. I find her incredibly difficult to work with at 3 stars and no epic relics because her thing seems to be removing units. However, her units aren't bigger than their units, so that doesn't actually work. I think fortifications will be really nice if you get it because you die. Mana flow will probably solve all her mana problems, and of course her 6 star is probably amazing. The next is health and regen, sure, also good. Support champions having Dragon's Tooth is good, but doesn't matter too much. Strafing Strike, having Tears of the Goddess, seems like it's incredible because you do have mana problems all of the time, and Dragon Followers having Nomad's Medallion probably doesn't matter that much. Confront having Solid Spear is also probably very good. Like I said, your main problem is that your units are weaker than their units, but yet we persist. 3 stars, no epic relics against Lissandra. I don't think this Katarina package does much. I'm gonna take Set. Attendant, Accountant having Quick Strike Blade might be okay because they have Elusive. Tag Out's good. Set is free. And you don't want to spend your rerolls too much because you do want to get probably Mortal Mark since you're striking a lot, and if you could reduce the amount of health that your opponents have, that would be really good. Sigil of the Storm I don't think is going to do much. Our Titanic allies are Cloud Drake. Although reducing cost of Cloud Drake isn't bad. I'm going to spend 1 reroll here. Sure, we'll take out the gates. I don't know. It's not great. We're going to want to keep as much gold as possible, so if we don't see something incredible here, we're just going to skip. I'm going to Rimetusk Shaman with All Things Grow Cold. I've been running into more All Things Grow Cold today than I ever have before in my life. It is incredibly hard to deal with because this deck doesn't have units that can block Fearsome very much. Like, you have nothing that I drew, as you can see. So yeah, we're just gonna die. Or not die, but take damage here. Like Egghead Researcher can't block Fearsome. Gonna play it anyway to get a unit. And then everything else is too expensive to play, so we pass. Rimetusk Shaman also frostbites you on play. So yeah. Block here. And then we'll tag out to reduce damage. If we were to play Shyvana, we would have killed like these 2 guys, but obviously that's not enough to actually accomplish anything. I'm gonna drop Set here because he's free. Also gives us Facebreaker. And then we'll drop Shyvana, who does all her strikes before the frostbite hits, so that's nice. And I'm looking for anything else I can do, not really seeing it. Get frostbitten again. And we Facebreaker. Yes. I think this block is fine. We use Confront to keep Shyvana alive.
I'm glad for your help. There's much to learn in the field. You seem like you've got a lot to learn.
Boadeer is kind of useless here. Drop Cloud Drake. Reduce the cost of the other units. And I guess I get a free Galio. Sure. I don't know. I'll drop set. We can't even recall Galio because he has Spell Shield. So we're gonna Molten Breath here. Now we can tag out. I don't know if that's right though, I think we just kill him. And we'll tag out another guy. This is the first adventure, by the way. Obliterate.
Why don't you sit this one out?
Our Protective Broodfather.
No holds. Welcome to the arena.
I feel like attacking with Shyvana probably makes no sense. Like, what are we getting out of it? Nothing. Drop Screeching Dragon. Probably should have dropped that first, although Frostbite. So you can see the problems I've been having. Drop Boadir, we'll at least get rid of the unit. Still can't block with him.
This'll be a good warm-up.
I don't think it matters which order we block in here. Keep our dragon alive. And this should win. Not great. Bad start. But what are you gonna do? All things go cold. Rimetusk Shaman. Take repost. Cut a card, or worst card is actually maybe Dragon Chow. Warden of the Tribes is definitely going to kill us. Because we only have 8 hit points and they make a ton of units. I keep Dragon Guard Lieutenant here. We will drop Dragon Guard Lieutenant. Can't get rid of her. Wish we could. If you can get rid of her, then your life becomes much easier. One hit point. Up Shyvana, clear the board.
There are none like me.
Enemy attack. We can't force them to block. Unfortunately, they oblige. We only have 1 hit point. If this guy strikes, we lose the game. Molten Breath. Drop set. Drop Cloud Drake. Confront. And attack. We're doing strangely okay. We can kind of pass here. See if they play another unit. This is kind of a passing move. And then we'll Molten Breath. Or we could drop Shyvana. Drop Shyvana. Exactly the amount of damage we need. That was surprisingly good. Not happy with any of these choices. Go into I'm Inevitable Snowy Razorclaw. I don't think I have inevitable matters too much here. But all our units do have vulnerable, and their units have quick attack, so blocking's not going to be good. They're also starting, so
Dragons are here. Warm hearts and hot soup. I'm something.
don't lose immediately.
Keep up, old man. Things are different in the field.
Drop Ruin Dragon Guard,
Ash and dragon fire.
and we're still good on units. This will clear the board.
There are none like me.
Starting power. Oh, summon a unit. Seems good. Drop set. I think they'll probably play another unit. But I think we just attack here. Don't want this to stay on the board. I can remove it with strafing. Or repost. I a little bit don't want to spend mana either. Because I want to be able to play Molten Breath. This has Quick Strike Blade, so we'll get a coin out of it. Only costs us 1 to play that way. We can't let that hit us. If it challenges anything with low health, we lose. We can recall it with Tag Out or kill it with Molten Breath.
With a little time, I'll have a breakthrough.
And win. Guess we take... Old Timer's interesting. We played 16 plus mana this round. That's never gonna happen. It's like Ocean Drake. Item chest. We don't really want to add more cards to our deck. But capture is really good, so I'm gonna take it anyway. He's not super removable, but like somewhat removable. Do want Mortal Marks just so we can kill things, and of course we don't find it. Not so fast. I don't know. We'll probably have both the strongest and weakest unit, so I guess we have to pass here. Could take Narwhals, but it's actually better for them than it is for us. Power Overwhelming is amazing. That should keep us alive. Or we could take Dragon's Rage because it's a video I'm doing showing you how to do a thing and you're not going to get Power Overwhelming. Or Endless Wealth, because we are using Bounty Hunters Renown. Take Dragon's Rage for the video. But I'm going to be sad about it when I lose. Reroll everything. Making things dragons does help. Like, for sure it does. They don't get the strike effect because they're not a dragon until after they hit the board. But, it still is nice. I'm gonna block here. I think we confront just to keep the unit alive. Might need it for later. Then we're gonna pass. Then we're gonna drop Shyvana.
Now I take to the sky.
And because everything's a dragon, they will grow from the Fury effect. That's fine. Play Attendant Accountant. Get our coin. So they're not really doing anything here. Place that as a passing move.
That's all there is to it.
It's not ideal, but should be okay. You have 7 mana. I don't want to save Molten Breath for later. Let's play Gentle Gem Dragon. And we attack. Good remove. Okay, set dies here. That's fine. Molten Breath. Wasn't enough to kill. It's weird. I guess it doesn't hit twice if it's just 1 unit. Okay, well that's good to know. And any attack should win. Minus cost here is pretty good. Maybe better than having a fused firebrand. And at Mind Meld, obviously we can't afford to get rid of anything. We have no life. Attendant Cowden's pretty bad, but I'll cut it. It's only 1 hit point anyway. 1 hit point could make the difference between life and death, of course. Why couldn't I get mortal marks? You can feel my despair, right? It's because I've tried this. It's like my 8th try. So we don't want to block because we'll die. We also don't want to eat it because then we can't eat something stronger later, but I don't see what options I have here. Definitely don't want to give them their Mirror Mage back. So we have Molten Fury. We also have the Infinite Mind Splitter. Molten Fury will kill 2 units, which will make our guys bigger, but not big enough to survive. I think it's still probably the best thing to do. Mind Splitter, also good, but more good next round than this round. I think this is the most defensive option we have right here. And they got their Mirror Mage back, which we're trying to avoid, but yeah, I can only do so much. Drop set. Drop Mind Splitter.
No, I saw you looking at me.
Where were my comrades?
I think we just hold.
There's nothing like that pain.
As long as these guys don't grow, they're fine, but you can also just kill them. Everything has spell shield, so can't do much here. Break spell shield. Then we'll Molten Fury. Then we attack. We have done incredible on no hit points. Now that I've said that, we're gonna die, of course. -2 cost on Molten Breath is great. I think we're gonna go through Trundle. Trundle scares me though. Dragon's Clutch is really good, especially for only costing 1. Still probably shouldn't put cards in your deck, but whatever. Double attack on Shyvana is okay. We don't want to spend too much money though. Thankfully I remembered that. Still gonna take double attack on Shyvana. Another Mind Meld. Go through Trundle. Problem is our deck goes long, and once Trundle gets started, he's basically impossible to beat. But he does need to get started before that happens, so we could be okay.
Your kind will answer for Red. The trolls are going to war!
Do like 3 damage to him. Might be worth it for the mana gem. Just pass here and block. We'll use Confront to stay alive. I don't love that I did that, but it seemed like the best option at the time. I'm gonna pass. We want the mana for later. Hopefully they won't do anything crazy. So that's bad for us, because everything got plus 8/8. We drop Shyvana.
Now I take to the sky.
So I said they wouldn't get started until later, but it seems like they got started now. I don't know, we're dead. One more round, we would have been okay. The Ice Pillar into Spectral Maiden is killer. It's like round 3, right? Maybe should have gotten the mana out of it. We pass. They play Trundle, we pass.
Good as bone shiver.
Trundle has a mana gem on him. Going to tag out. And block. So we slowed him down a little bit. I think we pass so they can replay Trundle. Then we drop Shyvana.
Witness my true power.
Do still have to deal with Spectral Maiden. Drop set as our passing move.
This will be a good warm-up.
Repost. Nice.
No holds barred.
This is not quite winning. They play Ice Pillar, they get 8 hit points back. Looking for a way to be winning. Drop Ocean Drake here. Okay, Shyvana got Eden. I did not expect. Go into Molten Breath.
Beat losers, get paid.
And win. And take Mobilize, not sure it's worth, but might be. The Mind Meld, we could get rid of cards. We can also just do that at the healer without spending life. Probably Rune Dragon Guards are worse card. Nothing super bad though. I'm inevitable. Lissandra is not good for us. We do have uncontrolled strikes. Hopefully we drop Shyvana. And we do. They get to start with a Trundle. You can't really beat that, but I think I'm gonna Molten Breath anyway here. Maybe I take the damage so he doesn't grow. But that lets me play Shyvana now. If I pass, I'll play Lissandra? Surely. Thank you.
There are none like me.
I assume they block this. A lot of damage. I know whatever they do next is going to be worse, but we'll Molten Breath now. I'm inevitable. Is really bad with Ice Shard.
Ages pass, but I am eternal.
Well.
Don't let them through.
Let's keep our guy alive. Play set as a passing move.
That's all there is to it.
Did not want to be entombed. Very much did not want to be entombed. Drop a Cloud Drake. Molten Breath.
Nobody's tougher than me.
Back with set.
The arena.
Answer for Renown.
Get hit with Buried in Ice. As Scout now. That's so bad. We're gonna capture it. And we're gonna play Bowdeer. Attack with everything. As long as we live one round, we're great. They drop a thing. We can kill it. Let's do that. Let's never let them have a thing. And I think I pass. You get a bunch of things back, so you fill their units. Buried in Ice is really bad for me. Actually worse for me than I thought. It's cost 17. But will it cost 0 instead? Let's heal. And we let them attack because we don't have a choice. And we tag out both. And yeah, they can just replay. Could play the Dragon Guard, really no point in doing so. Bowdeer, of course, not great for me. But what can we do? Nothing really. Molten Fury. Replace. One card left in our deck. Don't think anything draws a card here. We just do this just in case. And we win! So yeah, Mortal Marks I think would still make that easier. Would have given us a way to deal with the Herald at least, or whatever, the Watcher. This is hard. Like I said, I think Shyvana is a little bit slow, maybe a little bit too slow. But a lot of that can be fixed with bonus stars, so I'm not like too down on her. I just don't think that she's going to be your 3-star no epic relic champion. I did like this build. I think it was okay. Double Stalkers and Bounty Hunters Renown. But I'm sure there's better stuff if you're using epic relics. I think like Disciple of Shadows would let you get her on the board quicker, and then the damage she does still counts for her level up. The Beast Within gives you extra power, which is good. Yeah, it also gives you Overwhelm, so like a lot of times when we're getting blocked, that wouldn't happen, but I don't think we can afford it in the budget relic section. Yeah, so I'm not sure what the best thing's gonna be. This is the first day. It's like 7 hours since the patch. I haven't like fully researched into it or tried out a bunch of relic builds. I actually can't even equip epic relics on Shyvana yet. So there's still a lot of way to go. And like I said, fortifications I think will help a lot in terms of just being able to survive, which is one thing that we had a pretty big problem with. She's good once she gets on the board, and your units grow as soon as you get like those dragons out, but because her starting deck, she is the first dragon you can play first thing with Fury. It's kind of a little rough at the start. You have only Rune Dragon Guard and Dragon Guard Lieutenant for blocking for Fearsome, which isn't ideal. Like Dragon Chow basically does nothing, and Egghead Researcher is good because Herald's Favor is good, but you know, can't block Fearsome, so it's a little bit of an issue. And Molten Breath, while it has Sapphire Crystal on it for the Empty Mana Gem, costs 5, and you need a dragon to play it. So yeah, the deck has, I think, some structural issues, I would say. But yeah, that is the 5-star with Shyvana, at 3 stars and no epic relics. Hope this helps. Let me know what you think. Maybe you guys have found a better way to play than I did, because this didn't feel good. It didn't feel good at all. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like what I'm doing, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.